welcome back to my channel and another video here. Today I have what I think has kind of been like the culmination of my Declutter series, and this is going to be my final pass through of my Purgatory boxes because the Purgatory box outgrew its original self and I had to bring in a second box. And this is probably the only time you're going to see my face in this video because I don't know how to angle it so you guys can see the floor and my face. I'm not that talented. So in a minute here, I am going to direct the camera more towards the floor, which is why I'm sitting on it. And we are going to do one final pass through of my Purgatory box. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the playlist that I link in the corner here because that will have my full Declutter series. But basically, over the course of 13 videos, I went through my nearly 3,000 piece nail polish collection, and I put everything that I thought that I didn't want anymore into some boxes. And the reason I did it like that instead of just immediately getting rid of stuff is because I know myself and I personally think I'm ready to get rid of stuff, and then I get rid of it, and then like a week later I'm like, oh, I need that, oh, I want that. So I thought if I put them in a box, let them sit for a while, ruminate, you know, think on it, and then come back to it, that would give me enough time to just feel comfortable sitting with that decision. So if you've ever felt like me, like you might want to try that process. It works for a lot of things. I did it with my makeup last year. I've done it with craft supplies. I've done it with, you know, my stationery. Like for me, it just helps to do it that way. It takes a little extra time, but in the end, I'm not feeling bad about getting rid of something and feeling like I need to go out and repurchase it and waste even more money, you know? So over the course of this declutter, I did learn quite a bit. And if you don't want to hear me like be all like introspective and stuff, I will timestamp it so you can just skip all my philosophizing, you know? But I like to think on my decisions, and I did learn some unexpected lessons about myself and my collection as I went through. And I just want to touch on those really quick before we get into like actually decluttering. The first thing I learned is like, I felt a lot of guilt about the amount of, I guess, perceived waste as I was putting stuff in these boxes, because I realized I was like, you know, I spent a lot of money, a lot of time acquiring these, a lot of like emotional effort was expended. And there's just so much, like what's in these boxes is more than most people who aren't like collectors own. Like, and to me, that was just a little bit crazy. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to continue to have a big collection, but it did make me reflect a little bit more on what I wanted to bring into my collection. And that kind of led into an accidental no buy. I just stopped buying nail polish, and it wasn't like an intentional, like, I'm going to stop buying nail polish, but part of it was, you know, I'm trying to be a little less frivolous with money because we have a wedding coming up, but also I would look at stuff and I'd be like, well, I just decluttered something like that. Why would I bring more of that in when I just got rid of something like that? And so it really did help me reassess my nail polish buying. And actually, after the last haul that you guys saw me post, which I think it was either January haul or February's haul, but ever since then, I have only purchased, I think, 2 nail polishes. I think it was only 2, and it was from Polish Pickup, and they were both SpongeBob themed, so I had to have them. And something else I noticed is as soon as I got those, I was excited to wear them, and I actually immediately put one on. I just took it off, but it was a Zombie Claw Squidward themed polish. And that kind of helped me remember that early on when I was buying nail polish, as soon as I got new nail polish, I was excited to wear it. I was excited to put it on. I would put at least one on, and I would wear most of the polishes that I bought. But as my collection has expanded, as I've gotten PR and things like that, I buy polish. I'm like, all right, cool, it's here. And then I just throw it in a drawer and I don't wear it immediately. And I missed that kind of joy that I got from getting excited for a package to come, getting it out, immediately being like, which one do I wear first? And I feel like I kind of lost that feeling, that joy somewhere along the way of just focusing more on collecting and having than using. And so that for me was a positive outcome of all this. I feel like it helped me to break my collector's mindset a little bit. I'm always going to be a collector. That's just who I am. I've always been this way ever since I was a kid. But at least now I once again feel comfortable only buying one or two from a collection rather than buying the whole collection just for the sake of having the whole collection. I do also want to say that a lot of this growth and feeling, I think, comes from being in a place where I do feel more financially stable. And I don't think that if I had done this a couple of years ago, I don't think I would have come up with the same results because I wasn't as financially stable. Rob and I were not making as much money as we are now, and our budget wasn't as like fleshed out as it is now. I mean, that's like a forever thing, is always changing our budget. But I just feel like when I was in college, I had no money, so I couldn't splurge on nail polish. And then once we started making enough money to where we had like a little bit of an excess, I think I went a little off the rails. I treated myself a lot, and I'm burnt out on it. Like, I just want to put money away for a while. I don't know. So getting to a place where I feel comfortable with my finances has also definitely helped me look at this in a different light. So I don't know. I don't really have like any like severe conclusion. I do feel like I am going to Polish and Beauty Expo soon. You'll probably be seeing this on the day that I'm there. And I'm definitely going to spend money there, like that's the point of going, is buying stuff. And also like meeting up with my friends and things like that. But I have set a significantly lower budget that I have in the past, literally cut it in half. And I feel like that's going to work for me. And if I go over a little bit, oh well, I'll figure it out. But I don't know. I just feel as though I would like to appreciate what I have more and make more conscious decisions. And that's hard. Everybody gets in a point where they're like, I want to make more conscious decisions about what I'm bringing in. And you do it for a couple months and then you fall off. And I'm just trying to kind of keep that momentum going. So all that said, I'm going to direct you to the ground. We're going to dump all this nail polish out and just see what we got. See what's going where. Because I have some that I want to sell. I have some that I might want to give to very specific people. There's a few in there that probably need to be tossed, if I'm being honest. And yeah, then I'll figure out how to destash, because that's intimidating. And the mail office, the post office, it terrifies me. So we'll get there. I'll start by trying to just pull out anything I know that I'm literally not ever going to wear, so it's really not even like a question of if I'm going to want to keep these, and I'm just going to put them in the box. I don't know, maybe I'll speed through this. remember putting this in here, but it's in here, so I'm gonna put that in the giveaway thing. Oh, this one is Spillin' Tea. This is like the second bottle of this I bought on accident because I guess I just loved it so much, so this is what I wanted to give away to somebody. Here's a bunch of the chromes that I want to, I don't know, see if I can get any decent money, and if not, I'll give them to somebody who really wants them, because I know there's a few people out there that really, really like the concept of these, so, you know. I'm going to make like a re-swatch pile, because there's a few of these that I'm looking at, and I'm like, do I really want to get rid of that? So this one is Whispered Lore. Actually, wasn't this streaky? Let's just get rid of that. I don't want to mess with that. I've already gone through these ones. This is a Great Lakes lacquer. This is the Last Love from PBE last year. I feel like that one might sell for a decent amount, so I'm gonna try and sell that one. Zoya Neons, if you know, you know. One of the few Danny Viennas I will get rid of. I never liked this color, and actually this was the first, I think this is one of the first Danny Viennas I ever gotten. I didn't really, like, it wasn't like a great reflection on the brand for me just because I didn't like the color. Now you guys know I'm obsessed with Danny Vienna, and this is just one color I just didn't like, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This one is absolutely trash. It is totally, like, caked up in there. Here's another one that is trash. Here's the tin foil ball China Glaze, also trash. Okay, so this is one that I was really on the fence about. This is called Save Me. It's by OPI. It is like a Nicki Minaj polish, and I was like not sure how I felt about it. I bought it on the secondhand market. I didn't like buy it I didn't buy it directly from Nicki Minaj. I have a lot of feelings about her, but I do really like this polish, so this is one I am gonna pull back out, and I'm gonna hang on to this one, as well as the Shatter polish from the same collection, and I think I'll probably let the rest of the collection go as I come across it, but these two I do want to keep. Here's a few more of those chromes I'm going to throw in the sell pile. Okay, I know there's more hollow tacos in here somewhere, and as I come across them, oh wait, there's one. As I come across them, I will set them to the side because I want to pull out the ones that have been like discontinued from the line and probably try and sell those, and anything that's like mainline, I'll just, you know, let my friends pick through first. So here's some. I'm going to set them aside and do a little research on those first. Here's a sassy sauce that I'm looking at in the bottle, and I kind of still want to keep it. It's got a really fun shimmer. It says it's a thermal on the top, but like, I'm sure it's dead, but I think I'm going to hang on to that one too. More hollow tacos I'm going to set aside and look into. Here's a couple more. That's Cold Shoulder, but it's completely discolored, so I wonder if anybody would even buy that. Oh, and another one. Here's another couple of hollow tacos. Here's a Dom hollow, and I don't know, looking at it here, I'm like, I know it's not really my color, but I still kind of want it, so I'm gonna keep that one. And another Dom that I want to keep from the Advent, and honestly, one more. I don't know if the Smith & Cults will go for anything decent, because I know they don't make polish anymore. I'll just get rid of them. Here's 2 more hollow tacos. Oh, wait. 3 more hollow tacos. Oh, I know this one's completely dried up as well. This is Butter London's Tart with a Heart, so that one can be trashed. Oh, this one is like completely dried up. That one can be tossed. These are going in the Destash. I'm gonna set this Enchanted to the side, and I know there's another one. I must have tossed it in the pile, so I'll have to go back and dig through there to find it. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do with this yet. Okay, so I went back through everything just, one more time to see if I could find that other Enchanted. I couldn't, so I don't know where it is. I'm sure as my friends are going through it, it'll turn up. So this is the box of everything that is like giveaway. I'm probably gonna need to split it into 2, but that's kind of insane. Here's everything that was kind of dried out beyond repair. I had found one more while I was going through it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 polishes. That's not bad. 7 polishes that are just totally destroyed from being dry. Not a big deal. Those will be tossed. Stuff that I'm setting aside specifically to sell. I've got all these Sally Hansen chromes, and if they don't sell, no big deal. I don't know if there's really a market for these, but I feel like there might be. My one Moon Cat, and then I have a Great Lakes Lacquer, and this Enchanted, and probably the other one, and then some hollow tacos. These are just like, I for sure want to sell these. Everything that doesn't get taken by people will get sold as well, but like these are like ones where I'm like, sorry friends, I love you, but money is money. So that's like my current must sell pile. And then as far as polishes that I pulled back out, I think I did pretty well. I got 2 OPIs from that Nicki Minaj collection, which I had a feeling these would be the 2 that I would definitely pull out. And then I had 3 Doms from the Advent calendar. I don't know. I don't want to part with them. They look too fun in the bottles. And then this is Sassy Sauce. This one is called Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And it was once thermal. I don't know. I just like the way it looks in the bottle. So really 6 out of that big box. I feel like that's an accomplishment. These will go back in my drawers. I did not count how many I actually destashed because I don't want to know. That's not something I want. I don't want to be aware of that number. So yeah. Next time you see me doing anything like destash related, it's going to be just reorganizing my drawers. But I wanted to wait till after Polish and Beauty Expo because I'm going to be getting stuff from there, and I don't want to reorganize my drawers only to have to like move stuff around again. So you'll probably get that video in a few weeks here. But thank you for sticking with me on my destash. If you know that any of the polishes that you saw me like fully destash are like worth decent money, please let me know so that I can like do some research into that. I would really appreciate it. The only reason I even knew that moon cat was worth anything is because somebody left it in a comment. So I appreciate when you guys do that for me. I really do. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.